Something going on there. What is that?
Yeah, it's laggy.
I wonder why.
Very
Hey,
laggy. Oh,
Oh, hello.
shoot.
Here we go.
sorry
Hel-
about that.
No, you're
My
fine. You're actually really loud. Hold up. Let me
freaking
just. No, don't worry. I'll adjust you. Anyway.
You scared me.
Yeah, it scared me too. Nothing's fine
oh
here.
my
Oh,
wow.
really? Okay. So apparently Bama says it looks fine. Okay. So, is everyone okay?
Vaguely.
Vaguely. Very good. So, hello everyone, and welcome to the Kat Cafe, a weekly podcast streamed live on Twitch, where we talk about lighthearted topics that'll make you scratch your head, or wherever you scratch. As I was saying, today's topic is comedy. Haha. Sorry about that. I am joined today by two very special people because they are both new speakers to the Kat Cafe. Welcome Abaddon
Yeah.
and Michael Crafting. It's great to have you guys on board.
Hello.
Good to be here.
Yes, good to have you guys. Now, before we start, there is a question I must ask every speaker of the Kat Cafe, and this is actually a role given to you when you become a speaker. We have two roles, coffee and tea. The cafe has both, but we ask you your preference.
Who's gonna go first?
I'm gonna have to say tea.
Tea? Oh my, another tea
Yes.
person. I think,
Let's
actually,
drink.
is someone keeping count? How many tea people are in the server? I think there's only like 3 or 4 coffee people.
Oof.
Oofy.
In my preference, I like more coffee.
Hey, we got another coffee person.
Really love coffee.
Nice.
I really love coffee.
Awesome. So we have another coffee speaker and another tea speaker. How exciting! The balance is the balance is here. It should be so that though. Okay, perfect. So, are we ready to dive into the topic of comedy?
Ready when you are.
Yes. Abaddon, a man of quality. Thanks, Bama. Yeah. Oh yeah. Have you noticed Bama Barif is he's a pretty he's a pretty interesting part of the server. Excuse
Oh, I
him.
thought you were just gonna say he's a pretty part of the server.
I mean, he is. You all are. It's great to have all of you. But, so the topic of comedy, it's a topic that kind of has changed over the years as we go on, actually. So, I guess the first question I have for both of you is, what type of comedy are you guys into?
Really? Anything that makes me laugh, I'll laugh at. Or restrict myself to any sort of
Any sort of.
comedy.
Yeah,
Okay, interesting.
I am one of these people as well. Like, I don't care about what type of comedy it is. If it makes me laugh, I'm happy.
That's good. That's good. That's a nice way to look at it, actually. Cause yeah, I think I know it's 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 interesting how humor has changed over the years as you grow up. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
just I try to find stuff that makes me laugh, but I'm both extremes. I'm either I don't laugh at anything or I laugh at every single thing. And here come the Bob process. Oh my god. See.
I used to have a ton of like Knock Knock and 101
Oh
jokes
gosh.
type books, and
Oh my gosh. Why? Those are. There's a lot of those type of books too.
oh, they were all over my house, and my parents were always like, "Why do you still have these?"
Yeah.
It's like, this is who I am.
This is who I am. Don't judge me. Yeah. No, I totally understand
I
that.
have-
Oh gosh, more Bob
Yeah.
Ross's.
I have a quite of these books as well in my house.
Oh,
Like,
books.
I have a Hello Kitty jokes book as well.
Oh yes. You remember the chicken cross the road kind of joke? I'm sorry. When? No offense to anyone who likes that joke, but when was that funny? When was the chicken crossing the road funny?
I
The
don't
first
really
time
know.
I was told.
The first time
Yeah,
I was told,
probably.
which was about what 7 years ago?
100 years.
Yeah,
100
700
years
years ago. Yeah, probably. Oh man, I
Oh
don't know
my
why,
goodness.
but the video seems to be a little laggy. Actually, I might.
Oh,
All right.
while we're on the topic, could you send me the link to that? Just so I could
To what, sir?
stream.
Oh yes, yes, of course. I might have to just. Sorry, guys. We might have to restart the stream because it's very laggy. Is it okay with you guys in the chat if we do that, or do you guys don't mind it? Up to you guys, really.
Yeah, I think you are in my phone. You are lagging a bit too.
Yeah.
Your voice is
Oh.
lagging.
There's a lot of people there. Okay, I didn't realize I should change screens for that. Yeah, we might need to go back. All right. I'll restart the stream. And we're back. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Yes, hi. We're all back. And
Hello, people.
yeah, I believe I sent you the link, Abaddon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the DMs, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Great. So we're all back. Hello. Sorry about that. The stream should be much quicker now. It might be a little bit lower quality, but it should be a lot more smooth.
No, it's perfect. I
Okay,
think.
great. Awesome. So everyone's okay. We're good. Sorry about that. Technical issues again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cafe
Well,
needs
for
some
me,
cleanup
your
once in a while.
voice is lagging so much.
My voice is lagging? What's up? Yes, so back to the topic of comedy. So, are you guys familiar with many stand-up comedians by any chance?
Well, like watch the Central and stuff when they would have their like Laugh Factory, and that's largely
Sorry, you might be cutting up a little bit, Abaddon.
did
I think you cut up a little bit.
did I cut up?
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
I thought
Well, it seems
Wait for a
Michael had to leave. Well, that's fine. Yeah. It's a bit, bit of a weird take to the stream, but okay. So yes, you were talking about comedians and stand-up comedians.
yeah. I do recall Laugh Factory had a lot of stand-up. I would watch that for a while.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
up, Michael?
Yeah. I think I know what you mean now. Yeah, Laugh Factory. I haven't really seen that in a while. I used to watch Comedy Central. Not sure if any of you are familiar with Comedy Central.
I used to watch Comedy Central quite a bit.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, me not.
Oh, thanks, Bama. Nikosami's stream has reached perfection. Thank you. Yeah. But yeah, I remember seeing all those kind of stand-up comedians. The ones I always found crazy were the ones that. Is it just me, or are the comedians that like became actors always were they always like the craziest ones for some reason? Like there's something.
It's
Yeah, some of them.
Yeah, some of them
it's
became.
the ones who have like really interesting personalities, like
Yeah, pretty much.
Will Ferrell.
Yeah. No, yeah,
Those
definitely.
types of people.
Yeah. The one I personally really like. Yes, exactly. Oh my god, Bama read my mind. It was Jim Carrey. I was gonna say that. Yeah, unless you're Jim Carrey, he was always insane. I don't know why, but I love Jim Carrey because he was like a cartoon character. I mean, he did a lot.
He's
Yeah.
always been over the top.
Yeah, that's what I love about him personally.
Actually, while we're on the topic, what's your favorite Jim Carrey movie?
Oh, that's a hard one. I would have to say The Mask, just because of how insane he really was in The Mask.
Hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, the source material was very crazy to begin with, and have him be the Mask was just like, it was perfection. It was insanely perfect. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just saying that I know that's probably an unpopular opinion, but I really like The Mask with Jim Carrey.
Oh no, I've seen Mask 1 and 2, and they were great movies.
Oh,
I
they made it
think-
too?
And then I'm not sure if there was a third, but one of them
Oh
was like
gosh,
Son
third.
of the Mask, and it like the mask ended up on his son or something, and it was
Oh gosh.
ridiculous. It was actually pretty funny though.
Oh, I actually haven't seen that one. Oh, Sonic
Yeah.
the Hedgehog 2020, best Jim Carrey film. Oh yeah, Jim Carrey is Eggman now. Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh jeez.
but it's
Probably not
probably
best.
not the best film.
Yeah, I
What are you
sadly
talking
have to
about?
agree.
That's great cinema.
Meow?
Why?
I don't
Nico
know.
Nico ni.
Oh gosh. Oh yeah, can we just talk about something? Is it just me, or
Yeah.
is it, does comedy wildly vary by like area, by country? Like I believe like it's pretty, I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way. I hope to not to disrespect or offend anyone. But it's incredible how each country has like their own type of comedy that's very unique to them, but doesn't
Yes.
look or sound like other countries' comedy.
Like I'm from Portugal, I can give a bit of perspective.
Yeah.
Cause like here, like the clowns on here are a bit different of from the other places, and the type of dirty jokes and like here
Yeah, there's a
the
lot.
here
There's a lot of dirty
in
jokes.
Portugal is there a lot of dirty jokes
I love.
and like
I
and
love.
like the bad words they here in Portugal they say lot of bad words,
Oh,
but
yeah. But
here the bad words
yeah.
they are considered bad words, but they are not that bad. Um,
Okay. Yeah, I
they are
think I
not
know
that
what you
bad.
mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just love Bama's comment. Kat has figured out why comedy is at its core subjective. I mean, I never said it wasn't. So I'm just, I'm just saying that it's interesting how different each country's comedy can be. I'm from
Yeah.
yeah, I'm from the internet world, and it's funny how many. Oh gosh, we're gonna have to touch this topic again, but the topic of memery, I think this is gonna be a topic that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It-
like memory, um, it's one of the comedy like subjects.
What I think is beautiful about memes is just how universal they are. Like, no matter where you're from, you're gonna get it, because you're part of this like huge internet culture. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Like
it's actually
the simplicity makes everyone laugh.
Yeah, definitely. And sorry, Abaddon, what were you gonna say?
hold on 1 minute.
Oh gosh, not. Are you gonna do? Are you gonna do a commander? Okay, I think he legit just had to leave for a second. Yeah, but I was gonna say that even though I think that's one of the beautiful things about the internet, which is something that connects us all, and you can see how different each other's comedy is, but it breeds a lot of different genres of memes. Like there's like normal memes, the memes you think of every day. Memes are love, memes are life,
Memes are
memes are
low, memes are
simple.
life, memes are simple and are affected by
Hyper
comedy. Yeah.
comedy. No, but you probably remember from a past episode I was mentioning surreal memes. And let's be honest, surreal memes are understood by everyone because they make no sense.
Yeah.
They're one of my favorites because like everyone can understand them, no matter where you're from, no matter where you are. The sense is that they don't make sense. It's amazing. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, and
Meme, right
chat.
now.
Everyone in the chat, if you want to ask any questions to any of the speakers, please feel free to. You guys are part of this
Yeah.
as well. Yes. Thank you. Just
I'm
want to-
making a meme right now.
Oh gosh. Oh yeah.
Abaddon, nothing. Internet. I don't want to be here anymore.
Oh, don't worry, Bama. There's probably someone just lurking
no,
around,
thank you.
reading your messages and having a good time. Thank you for your lovely messages. They brighten up everyone's day. Thank you. Yeah, but I think that's one of the things that you can also see with stand-up comedy, I guess, because I will be honest, some types of comedy only resonate with a certain audience, which is fine. That's fine if it resonates with a certain audience, but it doesn't. I guess it's more like an inside joke kind of thing when it resonates with a certain audience rather than when it is universal, because I think comedy is a lot like memes. Like once a joke is done once, it's only funny once, and the more you do it, the less funny it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I think. Oh, hey, I got a joke
Hey,
actually.
I got the joke actually.
Go ahead. Yeah, but yeah, but I think that's one of the
I'm
best
scared.
parts. Oh, what? Sorry.
I'm scared of what he will say.
Oh, yeah. How do you find an inside joke in the box? Oh gosh.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking.
Open the door.
Open.
Ha ha ha. Very funny, Bam. Yeah, but it's interesting.
Dang, this quiet Abaddon dude is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oof.
Dang, this quiet Abaddon doing is pretty cool. Ooh.
And I'm
Whoa. Sorry about that.
Did someone say?
Oh god.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Twitch. I didn't mean to eat rape you guys. No,
my
but
ears,
I'm sorry, that's my fault.
no,
my ears are bleeding.
no. I literally went to the. I think his PFE is a little edgy for my taste. I mean, it's fine.
I'm not Kaneki, I'm Kaneji.
Con edgy. Okay.
100%.
100% edgy. Yeah, but I just don't know why, but there are some types of comedy that impress me because some memes and some comedy last you ages. Like for example, the chicken joke. Yes, it's funny, and it's not really funny when you think about it, but
It's only funny once.
yes, but it sticks with you forever.
Like-
We will mention the aforemented Shrek, and how he's kind of lasted throughout the memes, no matter how many years pass. Like everyone knows who Shrek is.
It's some types of comedy are universally recognized while others are just kind of fleeting.
Yeah, it's like a.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, what was that video? The guy was like, "There's a hierarchy of memes. There's a hierarchy of memes. There are memes that last forever, and there are memes that just go away." It's like a whole video about that. Excuse me.
Indeed.
Yeah. So, what kind of comedy did you guys grow up with? What do you remember of the funnies?
I used to read a lot of the Sunday comics, which were
Oh wait,
really
Sunday comics.
funny, but they made me smile a bit, so I enjoyed them.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Nothing else.
Actually, I probably see them. I just don't remember very well.
Like the comic section in the Sunday newspaper,
Oh, okay.
a
Yeah.
thing.
You want to thank me? Well, everything.
What you do is take a
Take a
picture
picture
and
of the
hallway
hallway,
during the
The
saturation.
saturation we have,
Sha-
add some shadow demons,
The
and
voice
say,
at 3
me and the
a.m.
boys at 3 a.m.
Different
looking at the
Oh my gosh. Jeez. It's such a big comment, it's not even showing up on OBS. Oh my god. Okay. But what about you, Michael? Do you remember what kind of comedy you used to have like growing up? Like what you used to
Unfortunately, I grew up with like dirty jokes,
Oh, okay, yeah.
the types of sex jokes and things like that,
Okay.
and like simple jokes like why do the elephants don't burn because they are gray?
Oh, okay.
Like
Yeah.
Okay.
my type of growing up jokes are a little stupid.
No, it's fine. Oh. Oh gosh, yes. The E.
I don't even remember how that became a joke.
I think it was first like the B thing and then the P, E, and so on. F.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think that was actually the beginning, the F thing. I think that's what started the whole thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's F respect.
Press F to pay respect. The best example is that we can make one simple letter funny. Yes. No, that's actually really true. That's actually comedy doesn't really have any borders. And actually, in a way, comedy is kind of like it's kind of like theater, in a way. In the very
Yeah.
let me rephrase that. It is a type of entertainment that is similar to theater in that it involves just one person interacting with the audience to create a lighthearted mood.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you
Why the letter E is funny?
hold up, though? How do you think comedy has evolved in terms of social media, though, other than memes?
Well,
I
at
don't
one
know.
point, memes weren't even a thing on social media, so that
Yeah.
alone is development.
Well, I mean, I remember there were memes back from like 2001, so
Yeah, but memes are what that make internet grow, and the comedy in the internet grow are the memes.
yeah, I
Because
guess.
if the memes doesn't exist, the internet comedy probably will don't uh, exist as well.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. I believe that memes. I mean, there are bad memes and there are good memes, and there are some memes that
Yeah.
should exist, some memes that shouldn't exist. But you can't deny. Oh my god, the freaking ogre. But
Sorry.
there are some memes that actually have involved a lot of people. I remember back in the aforementioned year, so long ago of 2016. There was actually like the Pokemon Go meme. It was a pretty big game and stuff, but it actually brought a lot of people together. Like I was surprised. It was a very wholesome meme. And then came the I believe the there's been a few memes that have like really helped some people. There are definitely memes that have affected people, but a lot of them have helped. Oh
Yeah.
no, yeah, and it's not. If I can't, what happened? Okay. What I was going to say is that yes, I do find that memes and the culture that they kind of created have made people kind of come together and understand this one thing. And sadly, there are some people that don't really join this thought, this process, because they just don't feel it appropriate, or they just haven't been a part of the culture as long to fully understand it. But I think that's the beautiful part about the internet culture is that no matter what stage you're in your life or what stage you are in the internet, you can just join and learn so much stuff because it's just there's a lot of people that just welcome new memers. Oh, aw.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Clone Boo. Hopefully you're enjoying the podcast. Thank you for the follow.
Oh.
Yeah. No, yes, and I don't know. I just feel like I just feel that's a beautiful thing about the internet, just how much we can grow no matter what part we're in, and even the subcultures of the internet, like the art, the art community, the gaming community, the podcast community, all this kind of stuff. Oh, look up for a minute, something happens I missed. Yes, we had a very very kind person follow us, Bama. Thank you so much, by the way, hey Columbo. But I feel that the gaming community is one of the biggest examples of a wholesome community. Not all the time. There are bad eggs and good eggs. Yes, I know. But when you think about it, the gaming community is one of not the biggest, but one of the biggest communities to have donated to causes. Like when you think of the gaming community, there's a lot of streams that have happened. Just Extra Life, which actually you can find down below if you're wondering what Extra Life is. Extra Life has become one of the biggest parts in helping people with sicknesses and illnesses. They can get the funding to finally just be healthy, which I think is amazing, and it all comes from gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of ramble on about gaming there, but I was talking about like the community aspect of the internet as a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in the last months, lots of charity streams have been appearing to get some money to charity.
Yeah, actually, and Abaddon, I believe I'm not sure if you know what Extra Life is. Do you guys know?
Abaddon, nothing.
Oh, I think he.
Internet. I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah, no, he might.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, he might have a bad connection. But that's fine. But
Abaddon is dead.
yeah, you killed. Oh no, Bama killed him.
I
Oh
killed.
no.
No. Okay,
Oh
wait a
no.
second. I'm calling the 911.
Yeah.
Wait,
Actually, no. A good example too is like this right now. We would not be able to even talk without this. Like this community.
Yeah.
This I've kind of tried to like give you guys a space, but it's actually like amazing how simple internet culture made this a thing. Like everyone watching right
Yeah.
now, thank you so much for watching, and it's amazing that you guys are even here because of all this. And I think that comedy also has helped with this because we're just trying to find a place to be okay, a place to not be judged, which I think is beautiful. I think comedy
We
is
will
a
not talk about dark humor. Shut up.
no,
Bama.
no, Bama. I don't think we're gonna talk about that. We might, but
That's
we
a
might
good
not.
mini subject.
Mini subject. That's
Yeah,
an
but
interesting concept.
like dark humor is one of the sub-subjects of the comedy because there
Yeah.
are lots of people that enjoy dark humor, you know?
Yeah, dark humor has kind of grown a little bit too crazy in the last few years. On these ideas, stuff, on these specific jokes. Oh no, I understand, Batman. Don't worry about that. But thank you for the idea. Yeah, but there's a
I like
lot. Sorry.
comedy is a simple thing to do, you know? Because like what we are doing right now, it's comedy because you know,
Well, I mean,
we are laughing, making jokes, reading jokes.
in a way, I guess.
It's
So
comedy.
yes. Yeah, I guess that's a good way to look at that. Actually, you're not wrong there. That's a pretty good way of looking at it. Yeah, because I think the idea of comedy is just to make people smile. But oh,
Oh,
it seems
Abaddon
that.
dead.
Oh yes, no, it seems that yeah, Bama.
What?
There
Why
are
am
all
I shaking?
There are all kinds of comedians, Bama. There's actually, it's interesting how there's I think there's a joke for just about every kind of person.
Yeah, but Bama is making jokes with we are as well, so
Yeah. No, but like, when you think about it, like, it's amazing how much of an art form comedy really is because there's all kinds of comedy for all kinds of people. There's more suggestive comedy. There's more children-friendly comedy, and
yeah.
when you and also on stuff like YouTube and stuff. Most of the videos that I've run into, me personally, the ones I run into, have a lot of comedy focused on them. They're not specifically for comedy, but they have a lot of it involved. So it's a bit more of it's more ingrained in our culture than I actually thought it was. It's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and Angel Bob Ross. Yeah, he also made us smile, and I guess it might have not been directly comedy, but now I think about it, with that emojicon, Bob Ross also did help us kind of grow. Because, I mean, you think about Bob Ross, everyone smiles. Mostly everyone smiles. Sorry. And I guess comedy is just more of a internal need for a good mood. Because let's face it, life is pretty stressful. Making angels out of everyone, aren't you, Bama? It's interesting how ingrained it can be sometimes. But what also amazes me about comedy is just how far we've gone with it. Because when I think the first ever joke, if I'm not mistaken, please correct me if I'm wrong, anyone in the chat or you, Michael. Whenever I look at comedy, I think the first ever joke was actually a fart joke. I'll look it up 1 second. Let me just see if I can find it. It's like the first joke ever made. And it was made, I believe, by...
Why is your voice lagging so much to me?
Oh, I don't know. Is it lagging for the chat?
Wait a sec. Your voice is lagging too much to me. Wait a second.
Okay,
You
yeah.
will be alone for a second. Wait a second.
No, you're fine. We'll be back as our speakers deal with their technical issues. We're just gonna go for a short break for now.
Back.
Okay. Oh, okay, you're
I'm
back.
back.
Never mind. Okay, yes, so world's oldest joke traced back to 1900 BC. It was this may just be a simple source. I may be mistaken, or this website might be mistaken. I do not confirm that this is true or false. But it seems to be toilet humor to the ancients. It was made by the Sumerians, who now live in what is southern Iraq, and goes, this is the original joke for humans. This is the first joke humans ever made and recorded. Was something which has never occurred since time immemorial. A young woman did not fart in her husband's lap. So, yeah, it was a fart joke. Oh, well,
And I'm back. Sorry about that.
no, you're fine. Thank you for your time. Yeah, no. It was a pretty weird joke back in the day. So we were just talking,
Yeah.
Abaddon, about the first ever joke made by humans, which I'll rephrase this for everyone who's in the chat who didn't hear, and you, Abaddon. It was made by the Sumerians in 1900 BC, and it goes, give me your opinion on this. Something which has never occurred since time immemorial. A young woman did not fart in her husband's lap. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
That's quite the joke.
It's amazing to know that humanity's first ever joke was actually a fart joke.
Well,
Yeah, but yeah.
what do we really expect from humanity anymore? Let's be honest.
That sounds very
Okay.
sad.
Probably that's not the first joke created by humans.
Oh,
Yes, the first recorded joke
yeah,
recorded for humans.
yeah.
know?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was
Yeah.
trying to say. It was the first recorded one by humans. It's not the first one by humans. I'm pretty sure there were jokes much before that, but the ones that date back as far as we can search is that one. So yeah, even back then, it was a pretty toilet humor kind of culture. Even back then.
There of
Sorry.
like recorded history. There's actually like graffiti from Greek and Roman,
Oh, really?
like columns and like on their temples and stuff.
Oh, really?
Of them are just jokes saying like, "Oh, Brutus was here," or
Bruce.
"Cato, I bunked
Oh.
your mom," like that sort of stuff.
Wait, your mom jokes were back in Greece? They were your
And,
mom.
yeah,
Oh my gosh. So even your mom jokes have been back then. Been there since back in the day. That's insane. Oh my gosh. Well, I never knew that. Also, can we just talk about your mom jokes for a second? When did those like become super mainstream? Cause like
around the time of
yo mama.
the emergence of rap,
Oh really?
brought this one game called I think Cousins or the Doubles, one of those two. But basically, it was a back and forth of increasingly clever, like insults,
Okay.
like burns, and like the farthest people would usually take would be "Yo, mama."
Thine mother.
Is thine mother?
Thine mother.
Elderberries.
It reminds me of that game that came out, Oh Sir. Have you ever played that one?
No, but I've seen it a bit.
It's actually, I believe it's free. We need to play together, Abaddon. I need to like throw you all those kinds of crazy, unconvoluted insults. Yeah.
Ooh,
So-
you know what you should do is
Mm.
There was this online version of Cards Against Humanity and stuff like that I
Oh
found.
gosh, yeah. Cards Against Humanity is a great example of a dark humor.
Oh yes.
Yes, it's a very good example of it. Bama, I know what you're suggesting there. I'm not gonna say it.
Hey, people, wait a second. I will grab some hydration.
Oh, that's fine. Yes. Oh yes, if you guys need a water break or anything, please feel free to go ahead and get some water. So, are you okay with that?
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Yeah. So, how would you say that your, what would you call it? Your tastes for comedy have changed during the years. Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelled of elderberries. That's a great one.
I mean, like in elementary school, it was very basic. It was just knock knock jokes and those books. And then for a while, it was just like supremely dark humor.
Yeah, I think what?
Still, sorry, go on.
No, you can finish. I'm sorry.
It still is dark humor, but it's also like jokes
Yeah, that's true.
and sprinkled in.
Yeah, that's very true. I want to ask though, when do you think like the dark humor age really starts for most people? Because I know most people like yeah.
It starts, I would say, 12.
Oh.
10 to 12 is when it starts, and it really amps up around school, beginning of high school.
Yeah, I believe it's just mostly because that's when we kind of, at least for our generations and the generations before us, one generation before us at least, that's when we kind of discovered the magics of the internet, and that's when everything just went downhill.
That's when we discovered, oh,
Yeah, we're like, oh, internet. Yeah. I think that's also just, I don't know, it's a big part of what made us into the, like, what kind of molded our, I would say, palette for comedy. That's probably what like molded us and really got us to have this kind of taste. It's a weird thing to describe. I'm trying to describe it as best I can, but it really is like an interesting way to that it shapes our humor. Because I remember back when I was a kid.
do think.
Oh yeah, go ahead. You do think, good sir?
Oh, I do think of the internet, or really just distance communication in general, we've put a lot more comedy into our society. Like it's become more of a presence.
Actually, I believe when you were away, I was talking about that as well. How comedy is basically so integrated into our culture because it's just about trying to make us happy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. But it's
sorry, go on.
No, I finished.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I remember when I started viewing YouTube when I was a measly little boy. I actually was a big Sonic fan. I'm not sure if you remember back in the day those weird Sonic animations that they had, which were quote-unquote animations. But I don't know why, I feel like that kind of loud humor kind of made me laugh for some reason. You ever seen those videos that's like, explosion! And it's just like, either an explosion, it's cut off screams, or just a combination of both. For some reason, that just, it just cracked me up for some reason.
Or like the what the fuck boom.
Yeah. And the
type thing, yeah.
Yeah. and the surprise comedy. DeviantArt. No, not the DeviantArt Sonic pages. I never went there. Dear God. No, I was actually able to avoid that. Thank God. I was able to subdue that away. Yeah, I was not watching that when I was a kid. Thank God. But I mean more the comedy that's unexpected. Not sure if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
FBI, open up!
Okay, hi. Welcome back. That was unexpected. That actually scared me. Yeah. What would you say kind of elements of comedy make you laugh the most? Like, oh, okay. So what kind of elements of comedy specifically do you think make you laugh the most? Do you think it's more the type of humor, the way it's delivered, the kind of comedy, the medium, I guess? What would you say is your preferred version? Or, you know, what part of it makes you laugh the most?
A yeah. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Now more than ever, I are videos of like stand-up comedy.
Okay. So
It used to just be a lot of memes.
I think it's pretty much everyone on the internet at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
The internet at this point is memes and TikTok.
oh gosh, not TikTok. No. No, we miss Vine. We miss Vine. So actually,
Fake Vine.
so Bama had a question. What is your guys' opinion on YouTube poops, which are they are a pillar of YouTube culture at this point? I think I know that Bama's preferred YouTube poops are the TF2 SFM Gmod kind of videos.
I actually used to watch a lot of Vanoss and TA5 and Minecraft were like the two things I always watched. So it was mostly just people screwing around there.
Cause me. Okay, no, I'm stopped. Sorry.
Dear God.
I actually used to like that unironically back in the day. It's weird, I know. But actually, I actually never saw YouTube poops as a kid. They always seemed kind of,
Really?
you know, they always kind of scared me a little bit. I don't know why.
Oh, that was a stupid question.
No, you're fine.
I don't know. I usually just watch compilation videos of I mentioned earlier. So
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
were always short and just jokes,
Yeah.
or
Also, can we just talk about how everything can be a meme? Like, remember the past dead meme Moth? How did that even come about? I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I really don't remember. But like, also, oh, Moth is not dead. Wait, it's not dead? Seriously?
No, it is. Just
Okay.
let it die.
He just let it die. He still roams in search of the lamp. Yeah, but also, it's amazing how that applies to comedy as well. Like, I think most of the things that apply to memes apply to comedy because memes are solely about comedy. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So, it's also amazing how anything can really be a joke to anyone. Like, let's make a joke right now. Huh.
Hello.
My life.
Yeah. So I mean, like, anything can really make you laugh if used right. Even, like, even water can sometimes be used in weird ways, which I'm not gonna mention right now because now that I think about it, yeah. But
Well,
like,
I reached
First,
here
let me ask:
again.
is water wet?
is water wet? No, it's not.
Please reply in the comment section.
Please reply in the comment section.
That's how you start a war.
Like,
No, we're here for love, not war. We're here for comedy, not hatred.
mhm.
Laugh our pain away. Also, oh, sorry, go ahead.
We,
I believe Michael was gonna say something.
oh,
No, that's not.
Okay, okay. Yeah. Whoa. But do you think it's a good thing that comedy is so integrated in our culture nowadays, or do you think that it should be something that we should try to control?
I don't think it's something we should try and control, but I do think a lot to hide the negative emotions people feel.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's always been a thing, not just in all ages.
Hmm. Yeah, but some.
I think-
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry.
I say, if we were to change anything, it's just kind of
Yeah, I believe the
Not-
same thing, Bama.
Hmm.
So you were trying to say that. What? Sorry, I'm sorry, Abaddon. You just seem to be cutting up a lot. I don't mean to interrupt you.
no, you're fine. Sorry.
No,
Ah.
you're okay.
Strict comedy, but if we were to attempt to change anything, just not use it to hide negative emotions too much, because that's how, issues come up.
Hmm. Actually, yeah, I agree with you on that part. But if used correctly, they can probably help. But I think that it's kind of like an excessive amount of anything really does affect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
moderation with everything, I guess.
Yes, it's just. Yeah, I agree with you on that, Bama. Restricted comedy does probably mean the death of comedy. And one last question I have for you guys. Back when you guys probably had cable, some of you probably still have cable. It's just not as common nowadays. What do you think about the comedy on television compared to the comedy online?
Comedy in television is very more censored than the comedy online.
Yeah, I have noticed that.
Comedy on television is pretty uniform.
Yeah. I just feel that it's become a little bit too repetitive and safe. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes, and you are totally right.
Yeah, I believe that safe comedy is okay because I know there's children watching. I know there's like kids and stuff, but I don't mean go dirty with your comedy all the time. I just think that we need a bit more. We need to risk failure a bit more. So like if a joke doesn't work or a certain comedy doesn't work, fine. It probably will lower the ratings, but at least if you bring a new type of comedy into the world, I believe it's gonna help a lot of people because I think television comedy, at least common networks that we used to watch, we always see like the same kind of toilet humor, the same kind of like toilet humor or simple humor or dirty jokes, and it became a little bit repetitive and stale, which I think it's just really affected television in a way because back when you watch television, there are many different kinds of entertainment, but I think it's all kind of boiled down into what Squeebers would say is the more efficient and the more. Oh, thank you, Abaddon. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much for joining and following.
I got you.
Yeah, but I think that's part of why television kind of failed because it just kind of became a little stale and I'm sorry, I just heard a Game Boy for a second and repetitive. And I think going the safe thing is kind of what does doom everything because it's like gum. Once you finish eating gum, you're just gonna get tired of it and throw it away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's doing the safe thing safe because it's too comfortable now.
Yeah. What I also think is causing this online though, probably is the algorithms that they have in place nowadays.
You want to elaborate on the algorithms thing?
Well, many and I understand why this happens, but many social media nowadays kind of filter their large amount of content through a certain robot, because there's way too much content for every single employee to look through everything. There's just way too much for a human power to look through everything. But I feel that the algorithms that they made so that they can monitor it without a human being on there have kind of restricted comedy and other forms. They kind of restricted comedy and other forms by making a certain type of content reign supreme. And if we, thing is, being experimental, like many people are on many social media now, can be dangerous because it might just be blocked or sadly banned by the algorithm if it's just not in line with what they say, which I think is kind of sad, because yes, some bad content can arise from not filtering, but when the filtering controls what the content is and puts a very big niche on it, it can very much lead to its own death, which I think is so sad. I think it's crazy how much we're being quote unquote controlled by many other people.
What I find kind of funny and interesting is when attempts at restricting something fail.
Like
By
what?
restricting Tumblr, the algorithm would just falsely flag things because they didn't set it up properly.
Oh, I understand.
Then the restriction became a new sort of comedy. Like for a while, there were memes about.
Oh yeah, the monetization, that kind of stuff. I don't really care. That's also one of the things. That's also why I kind of don't care about demonetization, because let's be fair. If you're doing this if you're not doing this for your content, if you're just doing this to make money, then I think you're just doing it for the wrong reason. Also, I'm sorry, my throat is getting very. Oh no, need some water. Straight water. But I have noticed. Cough. Yes. My cough has spread, nickel. I will infect all. Oh no. Yeah, I'm sorry. I might be coming down with something. But I don't want to get too into the negative topic, because I think even though that is happening, I do admire the people who go out there, who try their best, who always want to bring new content no matter what the algorithm or what the money says. I greatly respect you, be it comedy or be it whatever it may be. So whoever's watching right now that wants to try new stuff, even if the algorithm says no, go on, because I know you could most likely do it. Sometimes the algorithm changes and it's just insane how it happens. So what would you say to that, Abaddon?
Do agree that if you're in it just for the money, that's not the right reason to be doing anything. Like, you have to be invested in what you're doing. You have to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's going to degrade your work.
Yes, that is very true.
People are gonna, and
They're gonna know.
they're gonna know, and it's just not gonna be genuine, really.
Yeah, sadly. Well, do you have anything you also want to add, Michael?
I don't think so.
Okay. So what do you guys think of comedy overall, now we talked about this? Are you guys hoping that comedy will change, or are you happy with the state it is now? Do you think it will evolve?
Yeah, like I'm happy of what comedy is now, but of course it will change along the years.
Okay, interesting.
I mean, comedy always has like a bit of a flow to it, but
Oh crap! Wait,
oh yeah,
did I?
go on.
Oh no! I think I accidentally. Uh, oops.
Clear the chat.
Yes. I did not mean to do that. Uh, oops. I am very sorry to. Oh crap.
I think Bam is going to be mad. Do you want to see his
Yeah.
comments? Do
I
you want to see
just.
his comments?
Mm, okay. Anyway, I'll fix that now. But anyway, we're ending. But thank you so much to Abaddon and Michael Crafting for joining me today on this podcast. It was a great show, and I'm glad to be back. Thank you all so much for joining us this week, and hopefully you all enjoyed tonight's episode. If you have any topics,
Yeah.
feel free to leave it in the chat or suggest it in the comments below if you're on YouTube. And other than that, I hope you all have fun. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.